Oh, look at this old steering wheel. Makes me think, maybe it's time for us to refresh this steering wheel. Let's do this. All right, got my new Momo steering wheel. So let's take a look inside. Got some instructions. And here you go. There's the steering wheel. Got two horn buttons right here, which will be very convenient instead of hitting it from the side. Comes with some screws and some electronic stuff. So here I got the steering wheel hub from Delker Engineering. He's Ramblin' DMC on Instagram. Oh, I don't think he's making it anymore. But here it is. Looks really well made. So first we're gonna remove the cover, center cover, and it's just in there, so you can just pull it up and it should just pop out. Next we're gonna remove this nut that's holding down the steering wheel, and you probably want to use an impact wrench. Before you move that nut, make sure that the steering wheel is pointing straight up. Here's a center, here's also a center. So just make sure that it's straight before you remove it. So you're gonna get the tool and you're gonna screw in these bolts into those holes down there on the threads. So you got two bolts, you have the washer, and then you're gonna align this to the center bolt of the steering wheel. That center bolt, you're gonna put that on top of it, and then you're gonna screw this bolt down to put some pressure, and then eventually it will pop out and you can just pull the steering wheel off. All right, to get the horn to work, you're gonna have to tap into these two wires. For my particular setup, I have my own dedicated relay for my upgraded horns. So what I did was I tapped into this purple wire, which is 12 volt constant, and that runs into this red wire, which goes into the horn button. And then the black wire runs back up, comes out here. So when I hit the horn button, it gives 12 volts to my relay, which then turns on my horn. If you want to set it up for a stock setup without the updated horns, you would tap into the purple and black wire, which is the horn ground, as shown in this schematic. So what I'm doing with the wires is put them through, I'm gonna put it through the bolt hole right over there. And in the case that I want to remove this in the future, all I have to do is just clip the wires on the back, and then I'll be able to pull it through, and then I'll be able to take off this mount again. So you're gonna thread the cable through the thread holes and it'll come out from the back, and then leave some slack, some wiring slack, so that when you turn the steering wheel, it's going to loop around as you turn. But if you have enough slack, it's not gonna get all twisted. And what I did was I was grounding to the hub, but it's causing a short and blowing my fuses. So I'm gonna run the ground wire independently, and make sure you put some heat shrink over the wires so there's no shorting going on. Okay, after you finish installing all these bolts with this Allen wrench, you have now installed a Momo steering wheel, and my horns work. Both of them. I love the feel of this new steering wheel. Looks great, and yeah, got horns on the side. Well, that's the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the future.